Hey guys, it's me again. Uh, this video I'm gonna talk about what I love about women. And what I love about women, especially because I was raised by a single mother, is just, I mean, I know it's expected of them culturally, but still, my man, their dedication to the children for most of them, right? Whether they're single mothers or not, but the fact that we have a cultural expectation, I know it's damaging to men in a lot of ways because they're seen as lesser caregivers. And when they do stuff for the child, it's this whole big thing. And I admire those men, but at the same time, dude, you women, bro, all that unpaid labor that you do, like, that even made me see universal basic income, as I mentioned before, as a woman's rights issue specifically, which I think that's a perspective a lot more people should take. But yeah, um I know my mom and my specific situation has just been the best, and I know a lot of similar people in her situation that are the same way, such hard workers in all respects. And um now obviously I'm not gonna say she's perfect, and I don't think many of these other um women that are in these situations, obviously I don't know the relationships. It could be that the man is just terrible as well, right? But this isn't to say that they're perfect or whatever. This is not me, quote unquote, simping, right? In my other videos, I acknowledge the other half of that, but still, man, you gotta give them props because they do very, very good jobs, in that respect. Another thing that I really like about women is, the depths of the relationships, the emotional depths of the relationships which we form with them and which they form with others. That's been a heavy influence on my life. In fact, I'm pretty sure most of my friends are women because of this. Like they really softened my heart. And again, and honestly, it's ironic, um, but I was mostly raised by my father, with my mom in the background kind of just paying for stuff, which I appreciate immensely, right? But it's ironic that I've taken more influence from her in my emotional openness and my emotional maturity. And I can say this about a ton of other women in my life and how they've helped me emotionally in a lot of ways. And even recently, I know my videos are getting recommended on her videos. The YouTuber Kidology expressed like how for many, many men, their girlfriends are really the only emotional support that they have, and that can be hard because emotional support is a labor, right? It is, and I just I just, I really like women for the work that they do in that arena as well. And then finally, again, I want to end off with something really personal, but most of my helpers in middle school, because they had this system where I mentioned it before, they would take eighth graders to help the disabled people in regular classes like me, so that way they could have um unfettered access to a social life, right? Without there being an adult to essentially block that. Well, most of the most of the people that ended up volunteering for that were girls. And they were girls that liked art, that liked classical music, that liked jazz, that, liked all these. And you guys know I hate this term, but there's really no other alternative. Higher forms of art. And they taught me about all that stuff. And they really formed so many aspects of my personality in that sense. And I mean, I literally would not be the person that I am today without that, and without them, and without those experiences, even if they did reject me. And I mean, I don't think they did it out of malice. And it's like, even though I don't like to use this example because again it implies malice, but there would be no story of Jesus without a Judas. Right? But again, I don't want to imply any malice, just that like negative stuff has to happen in order for you to realize a whole bunch of positive stuff. And mm, women have been that conduit for me. Um, they've shown me what true Christian love is. They've shown me how I need to reorient my heart, and it was mainly through their rejection of me, but also by their formation of my personality. And I know, again, this is gonna be unpopular, but I'm proud to be a feminine man in the sense that I'm not afraid to express my emotions, and I at least try my best always to communicate clearly emotionally with people. And I try my best wherever possible to not be toxically masculine. Even if that means that I'm not gonna be getting girls, and I'm not gonna be experiencing all these things, because there's a higher thing we need to worry about, which is not what's in the body, but what's in the heart. I always go back to that, but it's the truth. And without the gracious help of a lot of women in my life, I wouldn't have realized that. Oh, okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. See you.